We are finally live. Only 2 days and 39 minutes after originally scheduled. We're finally live, but we had to get that World Series hate watch in. We just had to do it. That's what
we enjoyed it. Hate the Blue Jays, baby.
I hate all of Canada, except for the Edmonton Oilers, which I support on behalf of our boy Daniel. Listen, B. Is that controversial? We don't even like the Oilers.
I don't.
That's fair. That's fair. You see, the Sharks are so terrible that I don't even care. I'll support.
I mean, it's not like the Kraken are much better.
Yeah, that's fair.
They're having a good start.
Actually, you know what? Sharks are on a bit of a streak right now. Sharks are on a bit of a winning streak.
Kraken are having a good start too.
Yeah. Wait, hold on. NHL standings.
You know what part of Canada? You know what part of Canada I actually really like?
What's that?
I really like Victoria Island.
What are we looking at here? Oh yeah, okay. We're still down there. We're still down there. Hey,
and we're not doing too much better. We're not doing too much better.
Hey, 4-6-2. It could be worse. You guys are 5-2-3. It's only 3 more points though. On 2 less games played. The Sharks suck. They do suck. I'm well aware of that fact, but that's okay. We beat the Avalanche. Oh, okay. I saw a COL and thought we beat Columbus. All right, let's go. We beat the Avalanche. They're pretty good, right? Yeah, they're really good. Look at that. They've got 19. They're leading the Western Conference in points right now. They couldn't handle San Jose though. Let's go. Anyways, this is not the hockey podcast though. We are the West Coast Draft Podcast. We're back. Successful hate watch. Down goes Canada. Down goes George Springer. But here we are. We are here to talk about the NFL, which we had a whole Saturday of college football that I couldn't watch because I have YouTube TV. Well, I watched a lot of it. I was able to watch the U of A game. I watched them slaughter Dion, Colorado.
Is Prime gone after this year?
Oh, he might be. There's nothing to keep him around. He might retire, though, with all his foot stuff.
That's what I'm thinking.
He might be like, I'm done with this. So I was able to watch that.
Today. A lot of good hate watching today. The Cougs lost 7-10 to the Beavs.
Yeah. Hey, in a first of a 2-game series, though.
That's true.
Yeah. Yeah, it's brutal. That's brutal for them. But
I like how Maryland had Indiana like 20-10. It was looking like it could be a matchup, and then immediately like 2 defensive touchdowns for Indiana.
Yep.
You know, it was a total stinker today for me, though. I was really excited for, and it wasn't a total stinker, but like there was a big gap, and then it tightened, and then another pretty decent gap was North Texas Navy. That was a bummer for me.
Yeah. Well,
but this is an NFL podcast.
This is an NFL podcast. Well, hold on. One more thing about college. I won't brag about the standings.
No, bring it up. Do it. You can't tease me.
Oh yeah, okay. All right. So this is our standings on the day. You know what? It's not that I want a victory lap on a 9-7, probably going to be 9-8 record. But almost every single, as of right now, every single difference. Utah, Cincinnati's. Yeah, it's 10-point game right now.
I'm in line to use my
deep in Cincinnati territory.
I'm on my way to lose my 2-year pick'em streak for college.
Yeah, it ain't looking so hot for you at the moment, but it could turn around. There's still 5 weeks left in the regular season.
And we have bowl season too.
Yep. No, 4 seasons. 4 seasons, and then bowl season. Yeah, that's a factor as well. 4 weeks left in the regular season, conference championship week, Army-Navy week, and then all bowl season. So there's still plenty of games to be played.
That's what happens when you coach. I lose my edge.
Yeah, that's right. less locked in, less focused. I will say though, I was feeling real pretty here at 9-4 until these last couple games started going final. I was like, dang, 9-4, this is a great week for me. Oh man, I'm guaranteed a winning record, but if Utah can't, oh jeez, what's Utah doing? I can't watch the game because it's on ESPN. Also,
I can watch the game.
What do you
Let
have?
me put it up. Cable.
Okay, well there you go. YouTube TV and ESPN. Figure your crap out. I'm done. It's ridiculous. I can't watch a single SEC game, a single really anything on ESPN, ABC, ACC Network. None of it. I can't watch any of it all day, and I was getting mad. I'm upset. Actually, it's not true. I went to the gym this morning. I was able to see Texas Vanderbilt at the gym because they have cable there.
Nice.
They have direct TV there. Actually, never mind.
Very nice.
But absolutely ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous.
There's a big Canadian Seahawks fan who's been insufferable since they beat us.
Yeah.
Hasn't posted yet.
Oh man,
I'm waiting to pounce. I'm waiting to pounce.
Yep. Bengals more like Bengals. Yeah, honestly,
I can't wait.
More like Bungles, honestly. College football is rushing. It honestly is. Like Georgia Tech losing, Vanderbilt. I mean, Vanderbilt losing to Texas. You could have predicted that, but also like it was a blowout until the very end. Vanderbilt almost came back and at least covered. It was 34-10 at one point. They end up being 34-31. They almost came back. Texas almost Mississippi Stated themselves there.
They did.
Miami falling. Ever since we started saying, "Oh, Miami's one of the top two teams," in the country, they've been horrible. Well, not horrible, but they've definitely fallen off. Houston losing to West Virginia, which that might get UW in the top 25
Georgia
tomorrow.
Tech
Not
went
that
down.
mattered.
Georgia Tech went down.
UVA is the only team that's wait, no, that's not true.
Ohio State,
they're the only team that's undefeated in the ACC right now. But didn't they lose to NC State?
Yeah, no, they're not undefeated.
Yeah, no, they're not. They're not. Hold on. Atlantic Coast Conference. Wait, hold on. Who did Virginia lose to?
NC State.
Because ESPN says they're. I know, but ESPN says they're 5-0 in the conference. No, that's not. There's no way they lost to NC State.
Maybe it's
there's no way. How are they undefeated? No, they're wrong. ESPN's wrong. There's no way because they're literally their only losses to NC State. They're not 5-0.
Let me double check this. Let's see.
I know for a fact they're.
Yeah, they lost to NC State, but maybe it was non-conference.
They count as a non-conference?
No, there's no way. There's no way. Yeah.
Yeah, Houston, absolutely choke job. This isn't the college football pod. We'll talk about college football a lot on Tuesday, but we don't pod on Saturdays very often, so we have live reactions here.
Okay. Is the ACC still at 8 conference games?
They might be. Yeah,
If they are, NC State might be non-con.
Ooh.
Because here's their schedule. Coastal, NC State, William & Mary, Stanford, Florida State, Louisville, Wazoo, North Carolina, Cal, Wake, Duke, Virginia Tech. Hey, guess what? Kraken lost in overtime again.
Hey, at least you got 1 point.
We're getting a lot of those.
Yeah, look at that. Oh, yeah. This is saying Virginia's. Yeah, maybe they count that as a non-con game. That's crazy.
Well, wasn't there like a Big 12 non-con last year?
There was. It was Arizona and Kansas. Actually, there was one this year too. Arizona and Kansas State. Both of those games, the 2-game series they had this year and last, was scheduled way back when, so they both counted as non-cons. Yeah.
So maybe it's like trying to protect the rivalry that gets scheduled in the season. That's my best guess.
Maybe. Let's see. Let's look at I know we're getting sidetracked. Welcome to the Sidetrack Podcast, by the way.
Malonias? What's Malonias?
I have no idea. Malonias? I don't. I'm not gonna touch on that. Let's see. UVA. Here we go. By the way, elite backdoor cover. Dude got the pick, could have fallen, game's over, but he needed to take it as a pick six. Let's go. Legendary.
That's DB mentality right there, or defense mentality.
5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, no. If the rest of the ACC, if the ACC is still at 8, then yeah, NC State would be counting.
Let me check. Let me check Stanford's schedule real quick.
Let's look at Stanford's schedule. That'd be a good
indicator. BYU, San Jose.
4, 5, 6.
Yeah, no,
7,
they have 8 non-cons.
Yeah. All right, there we go. That makes sense now. All right, we figured it out. Congratulations. Oh, wait. Oh, okay, we're good.
A lot of my players play the Clash Royale on the bus.
Yeah, 6. Yeah, elite bar. You should play Clash. Definitely. All the 6-7 references, or not 6-7, obviously 6-7. All the Clash Royale references are letting me know exactly whose this chat is, but I ain't gonna expose it. I'll just say that. But anyways, it's the time we talk about NFL action, NFL Week 8, and then make our picks for NFL Week 9.
Let's do it. Let's go turbo today. I got stuff.
Turbo. It's late.
Plus, it's been a long weekend. It's been a long week for me. It's been a long, hard week for me, man. I'm still really sad.
I feel you.
We fucking had those guys. We didn't have those guys ever in the game. But it shouldn't have gone like that. It shouldn't have.
Hey, also,
here's the great thing. The seniors the seniors, don't really have great leadership, and we're full of guys who we call them shitbirds, basically. The junior and sophomore and freshman class, they're bought in and they know the expectations. So that gives me a lot
good. At least the leadership will be better in the future years.
Oh, they have great leadership. Like, one team captain quit twice. The other team captain, God bless him, love him so much. But 95% of teams, he would not be a captain. He just doesn't have that. He's a great kid. He's not a bad kid at all. He just doesn't have that mentality. That he doesn't have the ability, like the way he talks and the way he leads. He's just not that guy. And he probably knows it. And he stepped up as much as he could. But when he first sounded like a captain,
yeah,
it was after the game where he gave a heartfelt speech to the team when we got back home. You have to stick with it. That we're all we got. You're a bunch of dogs. You guys are so lucky. You're gonna have your coach for 4 years. He ain't going nowhere because senior classes had 3 coaches in 4 years, which is tough. So it was like, damn man, where was that all season? I told him he can be my assistant DC on Monday. He was like, hell yeah.
That's awesome. Also, this will be the last West Coast Draft podcast until March, where we're both in the same time zone.
That's right.
Unless you come down and visit Arizona at some point, I guess.
I think I'll swing by.
That's always on the table. Do another do another live, or what live? They're always live.
West Coast in person. You know what I'd come down for? Is like a bowl game.
Oh, that'd be sick. Oh, come down for oh man, what if UW's in the Fiesta Bowl?
Oh, dude, that would be crazy.
That'd be incredible.
But
Fiesta Bowl's a Final Four game this year.
Oh damn! But I'd come down to just a random bowl game in Arizona.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the Arizona Bowl in beautiful Tucson.
Oh, I need to
West
go
versus a MAC Bowl. Man, my hair is rough with the hat on.
Mine too, buddy. I get home at 2 last night, and the coaches are talking. The kids stay. We all cry once we get back in the locker room. Like usual. After the last game, there's always tears. Coaches are in our office for another 30 minutes, and they're like, "We want to go out tonight," and we're all like, "Not really," because we're just so sad. And it's like one of the coaches is like, "Tonight's not a bar night. Tonight's a go home, open a bottle, and finish at night.
Yeah.
Because
I think
after the first quarter, I was just in shock up in the booth. I'm like, how did this happen?
I think the comments section thought I said this is the last West Coast Draft podcast. No, just the last one where we're in the same time zone for a while. We're
I'm
not
in the
going
Pacific
anywhere.
time zone.
Yeah, he's still in the Pacific time zone, but tomorrow we Arizonans move over to Mountain Time. So 11 a.m. football. Yeah.
Because like the first game of the season, we screwed it up. We didn't have the best plan for him, and we owned it. And our game plans for the rest of the year were pretty damn solid. I thought we had an awesome game plan this week. I really did. And it just wasn't executed, and they didn't want to execute it. Right? The players we needed to execute either were hurt, quit, didn't want to execute.
I hear you. Alrighty. Well, speaking of not wanting to execute, what happened in Atlanta? That was brutal. Absolute disaster.
Michael Penix ain't that bad, huh?
Yeah, man. What? I don't even know what to happen though. Atlanta's defense just melted down every time I looked up in this game. Miami was scoring another touchdown.
It's time to fire Raheem Morris.
Yeah, no, this is over. It's
you need a good offensive coach, like Zach Taylor.
Taylor. Send him to Atlanta. I'm all right with that.
All right, Beau. I'm going to need you to expand upon the text you sent me today.
Oh, the Clint Kubiak one?
Yes.
Okay. Should I expand on that when we get to the Bengals?
Let's do it now.
All right. Okay. So anyways, and this was me. I was, as I tend to do, scrolling on Twitter. And I was just seeing a lot of love for what Clint Kubiak's doing in Seattle. And I got to thinking, you know what? I think the Bengals' offensive personnel, being what it is, they could execute that system quite well. Got Darnold. Take Burrow over Darnold. Take Chase over JSN. They don't really have a true Cooper Kupp type, but he's not exactly a key cog in that.
No, I mean you can do better. You can do better.
He's a nice piece to have.
I'd rather have T than Kupp.
Oh, 100%. They're just different players. They're different types of players.
Yeah, they are.
Multiple tight ends. Fant probably won't be back next year, but they could get Gesicki. Eric All will be back.
Drew Sample.
Drew Sample, please. I hope he's a cap casualty. He's been so bad this year. I'm sorry. I know you love Drew Sample.
No, I get it. He's getting old now.
He's bad this year, dude. I'm seeing the comments section light up, and I just hope it's nothing terrible going on in there.
It's something about Balkans. We got any
Broncos winning? Only
where some of the greatest NFL coaches have their lineage from? Serbia, I believe. Pete Carroll and Bill Belichick.
Chase. That's right, Dave. Of course, we got Chase in Cincinnati, best receiver in the league. Offensive line obviously isn't great, but Seattle's offensive line wasn't great last year either. And other than obviously the changing around the guards, the personnel isn't too much different than it was last year. Healthy Abe Lucas helps, obviously.
Oh yeah, we had Abe Lucas for a third of the year.
Right. Point being, I think the pieces are there that a Clint Kubiak offense in Cincinnati could be successful. Now that would require Joe Burrow to not want to live in an air raid offense, which, let's face it, if they fire Zach Taylor, Duke Tobin's not running that coaching search. Joe Burrow's running that coaching search. Because he basically calls the shots in Cincinnati at this point. If Joe Burrow didn't want T. Higgins back, if he didn't personally go to the ownership and be like, you need to bring back T. Higgins would not be a Cincinnati right now. I know that for a fact. I would absolutely take T. Higgins over Kupp right now, definitely. I think my argument there was that they're just different types of players. Kupp is more of a pure slot guy, where Higgins is like the big jump ball, like AJ Green Jr. type.
Yeah.
Because that was kind of what he modeled his game after, is what he said when he got drafted by Cincinnati. So, point being, though, I think it could work. Again, I think where and what your argument was, I don't know if this was your argument with, it wouldn't be a good fit. I don't think Joe Burrow is going to not want to play in like a pure air raid system, and that's absolutely.
My argument is, first of all, Clint Kubiak's kind of a weirdo.
Mm-hmm.
He's kind of a weirdo, so I don't know if he has head coach mentality. I don't think he'd do well in an interview. He's kind of a weird guy. But I think if you go with that offense, it's not running through Burrow the way it could. I think you're limiting yourself by running that offense with two awesome outside receivers, because you're going to live in two tight ends. You're going to live in that. That's going to be your main set, right? Yeah, both Chase and Higgins will be on the field all the time, but I think you're limiting yourself a little bit there. I just think you can do a lot better, and as well as Darnold's played and JSN's played, and I'm sure Burrow would be awesome in it. I think you're just putting some handcuffs around yourself that you probably don't need to.
I think Burrow could run any system, but I think he wants to run a very pass-heavy area.
And he should. He's great at it.
Yeah, no, he is. So, I miss Joe Burrow, man. But we're probably going to be... should we just get into the Bengals game at this point, since
Let's
we're already talking about it?
Yeah, I don't want to talk about the Falcons.
I hate this team so much. I'm going to censor myself. So freaking much. How do you lose to the Jets when you have a 15-point lead entering the fourth quarter? Oh, I'll tell you how. Because your defense doesn't want to tackle, doesn't want to cover. Lets Breece Hall run for like 300 yards, not literally 300, felt like 300 yards, through a passing touchdown. Just absolutely abysmal. The defense treated this game like a preseason game. Oh, wait, the preseason, they also looked like crap. They look terrible. Everything about this Cincinnati Bengals defense is broken. Al Golden, I'm surprised he didn't get fired this week. This was one of the most abysmal defensive performances I've ever seen. The Bengals last year technically did not have the worst defense in the league. They were really bad, and they cost them a playoff spot. Yes, absolutely, 100%. However, statistically, they were not the worst. This year, statistically, they are the worst. And somehow, I don't know how it's possible, but somehow they are even worse defensively this year than they were last. They cannot rush the passer. They cannot tackle. They have a couple decent cover corners. DJ Turner looks okay. Dax Hill looks okay. But outside of that, this defense is abysmal. Honestly, Al Golden should have been fired this week. If they lose to the Bears tomorrow, which they will, Al Golden should be fired this week. Zach Taylor should be fired this week. Zach Taylor has allowed this thing to fall off the rails. 3 years ago, we were in the freaking Super Bowl. And now I'm embarrassed to even be associated with the Cincinnati Bengals organization. They are a train wreck. They are a travesty. Watch you laugh. It is funny. I know I'm going over the top with this, but it's true. Zach Taylor is the worst coach in the NFL. Genuinely. I saw a TikTok today. I'll just say it. I saw it was hilarious. It was like, imagine going back to 2015. You tell a Bengals fan, we've won 5. We fired Marvin Lewis. We won 5 playoff games. We got an elite quarterback, top 3 quarterback in football. We went to back-to-back AFC championship games, and we went to a Super Bowl. And you'd tell that 2015 Bengals fan, 2015 Bogleys would say, oh man, Zach Taylor's probably a dang good coach, huh? Not exactly. The joke at the end was, well, not exactly. In reality, he is horrible. He has no idea what he's doing. He is running this thing like a daycare where he just lets people do whatever they want. And I'm fine with that when that person is Joe Burrow. Because guess what? Joe Burrow knows what he's doing. Joe Burrow should be a player coach. Honestly, it would go so much better if we fired Zach Taylor, fired Al Golden, keep Dan Pitcher. He's doing good. But let Joe Burrow just run this operation. He's hurt right now anyways. He ain't got nothing better to do. Have him be the coach for the rest of the year. Genuinely. I know it would be the most bonkers thing ever. Well, not that. Not. The Colts did hire Jeff Saturday a few years ago. It would be the second most bonkers thing ever. But I do not care. Joe Burrow would have this team competing. He would have this team motivated. They wouldn't be having players-only meetings behind the scenes if Joe Burrow was running it because he is a player.
He's a player.
Exactly. So, I and obviously I'm being somewhat facetious when I suggest this, but I'm not kidding. I'm not being facetious when I say Joe Burrow would be a better coach than Zach Taylor. He knows the offense better. He knows what works better. He knows what looks to operate in better. And the offense isn't the problem right now. Why isn't it the problem? Because Joe Burrow is back in the building, not in a boot anymore, walking around on the sidelines and helping the quarterback through his reads. Now it's Joe Flacco. He knows what he's doing. He's a grizzled vet. He's not freaking Jake Browning. But having Joe Burrow there obviously is going to help, especially when Flacco's coming in on he was in Cleveland 2 weeks ago. So, point being, Zach Taylor is a fraud. And if they lose tomorrow, again, which they will, I want him gone. In season. Will it happen? Almost certainly not. But he should be. And you know the saddest thing? About losing to the New York freaking Jets? Other than the fact they lost to the New York freaking Jets? If they'd won, they'd be first place in the AFC North right now.
Oh.
Despite everything.
Oh.
The only thing keeping them from first in the North was beating the worst team in football. And they couldn't do it. Because Zach Taylor is just that much of a fraud. Hat's coming off because it's starting to... My hair's bad now, folks. As you guys can see, my hair's terrible. Anyways, doesn't matter. I hate this team. Genuinely. Al Golden, horrible hire. Horrible. Not that I think keeping Lou Anarumo was the answer either, because obviously what he was doing was broken. The scouting department's broken. Player acquisition, player talent evaluation's broken. This week alone, we've had 3 players asked to leave. Mike Pennell asked for his cut, asked for his release so he could go back to the Chiefs. McKinley Jackson asked for his release.
I want McKinley Jackson. Bring him to Seattle. Rob Staten wrote an article about it.
Oh, and you know the biggest freaking joke of this all? After the game on Sunday, Zach Taylor said, we need leaders on this defense. We need someone to step up and lead. Guess who he benched?
Logan Wilson.
Logan Wilson, who has also now requested a trade.
I'd take him too. I want him. I want both. Give them both.
Oh, yeah.
I'd take Mike
Logan Wilson
too.
Logan Wilson wasn't even bad. Zach Taylor's just this much of an idiot. Oh, but don't worry. We've got Demetrius Knight and Barrett Carter, who are both playing terrible, by the way. Just an absolute joke. An absolute joke. I cannot take this team seriously as long as Zach Taylor's the head coach because they win Broncos or Texans. I like the Mr. Gleason name. We do picks at the end of the show. I ain't doing picks right now.
Be patient.
Yeah, come on. I'll give you the Broncos Texans pick later. Probably Broncos. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm just reading the comments here now. Jeez, all the Clash references is pretty crazy. But no, Bengals are a joke. I hate this team. Congrats to Aaron Glenn and the Jets. They earned it. Offensively, Tanner Engstrom called a fantastic game in the second half. This team, I straight up on Sunday after this game, and people say this all the time. On Sunday after this game, I literally had a headache all day that I took like a ton of ibuprofen for. I was drinking water to try to hydrate, and it would not go away. And I realized that headache is Cincinnati Bengals.
You know who the Bengals should beg to come out of retirement to be their head coach.
Who's that?
Bruce Arians.
Oh, that'd be such a good fit. It would be such a good fit.
Get him for like 2 years, and groom your successor.
Joe Burrow is this good, by the way. Joe Burrow is that guy. Genuinely, I think if Joe Burrow had never gotten hurt, we'd be walking to an AFC North title, no question. Even with this defense, because we would put up 50 on the Jets with Joe Burrow. But that's not the reality we live in, I'm afraid. So, whatever. Again, congrats to the Jets. Y'all are in this one. I'm simply disgusted with his entire coaching staff and everyone on defense too. I know I blame the coaches a lot. I know I'm Zach Taylor and Al Golden hater. Very much so, yes. But the players deserve crap too. The players also played horrible in this game. The GM, Duke Tobin, who acquired these players, has sucked. Unfortunately, he's a Nepo baby that has been with the organization since 1999. So the chances of him being fired are about as good as the chances of the Bengals hiring me to replace him. Probably not going to happen, even though it should.
No, wrong. I was replying to a comment saying
Lamar's the best in the North. No. But I mean, I don't know.
I know you said you're considering jumping on the Seahawks bandwagon for the season.
Yeah. That's exactly. They spanned Minion Horror with Goblin Gang, cloned all that, and placed the whatever he said. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I got a seat right next to you, buddy. If you want to hop on for the season.
For this season, I've already told my dad I'm a Seahawks fan for the rest of this season. If they lose tomorrow, okay, I'm giving them one shot to redeem themselves.
Okay.
If and when they lose to the Chicago Bears tomorrow, we will go into our bye week either with a chance to, get back into this thing because of how bad the AFC North is, or 3-6 and no hope in sight. That will determine if I even watch the rest of the Bengals season. Although I do still have to kind of watch it because I have Jamar Chase in fantasy. Main motivation. I hate this team.
Incredible content.
Whatever 4-year-old me was thinking when he decided he was going to be a Bengals fan and not just be a Seahawks fan like my dad, I want to go back in time and strangle that little 4-year-old kid. Who is also me, so it's not like I'm killing kids. Killing kids is bad, unless they're yourselves in the past. Also, don't do that either. But time travel's not real, so it's fine.
Not real yet.
Not really yet. Anyways. Let's talk about the other Ohio team. Hey, Myles Garrett got 5 sacks in one game, and Cleveland still lost by 19 points. It's the most Browns thing ever. Is Drake May kind of getting into the MVP combo at this rate?
Absolutely. He's playing really good football.
He's doing good, man. He looks good. Oh, man. All my pre-draft Drake May takes are getting so validated right now.
Yeah, they are.
I love Drake May coming out. He looks good, man.
Imagine having
crazy.
all these good quarterbacks available at number 1 overall and screwing it up.
Yep. Picking Caleb Williams. Hey, it's okay. Caleb Williams is going to put up like 500 on Cincinnati tomorrow. Sorry. We're done talking about the Bengals. Every conversation goes back to my hatred for them. It is true. When people ask me who my least favorite NFL team is,
the comment section is unhinged today.
Oh, jeez. Is it all just cash?
Yeah. So, Ohio, what is this Diddy Blood doing on the calculator? Is Blood Einstein?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. No, Caleb isn't that good. I'm.
You know who's really bad?
I'm surprised Caleb isn't good. I will say that. I'm surprised he's not at least good.
He just doesn't have the mentality.
No, he's just not. Yeah, that's the main issue with him. All the talent. I mean, But then again, Jane Daniels and Drake May have got plenty of talent, and they've actually got good mentality to go with it. So
Because they weren't anointed. I feel like he'd never. I feel like this day and age, you just don't want to take an anointed quarterback.
like
Arch, Trevor.
Trevor. Yeah, the Jags are kind of falling apart now. You see, Travis Hunter's got put on IR because he got a non-contact injury in Thursday's practice.
Brutal.
Ooh.
Duval.
Not that he was doing a ton for them anyways, but that's just an all energy killer.
Duval.
Duval.
All right, shall we talk about the saddest game of the week?
Yeah. Camp Scoutaboo.
It was gonna happen. We all know it was. However, that ankle being twisted the wrong way was pretty gnarly.
Yeah, that was a bummer.
And
it took away. And you know what? It took away what should have been the biggest narrative in this game, and that was that the refs were just absolutely handing everything to Philly.
That tush push where Thibodeau stripped the ball. Like, we whistled it.
Yep,
that was horseshit. Like they're horrible. Like nothing about the play itself is what's going to get it banned. It's that we can't officiate it properly.
Utah's up 24. I got a cushion.
And they have the ball, too.
And they got the ball. Let's go.
I'm turning it off. It's off
And they
now.
got the ball. Let's go. Okay. Yeah, I did say Diana Rossini said it wasn't expected to be serious, but long-term at least takes him out the next 4 weeks. So, or IR at least takes him out the next 4 weeks, I should say. So, yeah, it won't hurt him long-term. He'll be back for the end of the season, but that definitely hurts him. Let me zoom in a little bit. I feel like it's a little small on the screen. There we go. That's a little better. But yeah, no, poor. I feel horrible for Scattaboo. Him and Dart were like quietly like the best freaking story in the NFL the past couple weeks. So it's a shame it had to end like this. Cam, love you, buddy. Sacramento's own, Rio Linda's own. I did like the Eli Manning's son dressing up as Jackson Dart for Halloween.
That was funny.
His favorite Giants quarterback. That made me laugh when I saw that. That was good. Philly off the schneid a little bit. Is that 2 wins in a row for them? Right? They won last week.
Yeah.
Yeah, they beat the Vikings. That's right. Yeah, I was like, they beat someone. Who'd they beat? So 2 wins in a row, getting off the schneid a little bit, looking like the team they're supposed to be again. Good for them. Avenging that embarrassing Thursday night loss too.
Mm-hmm.
Again, good for them. Although, again, refs and the Scattaboo injury, those are the only things I'm taking from this game. Just absolutely so sad. Buffalo, Carolina. I don't have a lot of takeaways from this game.
Whooping.
Yeah, Bryce Young didn't even play. It was Sandy Dalton. This is a red rifle coming in and just couldn't do anything. James Cook had more rushing yards than Andy Dalton had passing yards.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's rough. I almost said Jackson Dart. James Cook went off in this game. 216 on the ground. Yeah, just absolutely decimation here, which on paper is what it should have been, especially without Bryce Young. Not that Bryce Young's like an elite quarterback or anything, but I remember that like a year ago, Bryce Young got benched for Andy Dalton. Now we're starting to see the progression of Bryce Young is like a startable quarterback in the NFL now, and you see what happens when you go from him to a backup.
Yeah.
So, it's tough. Yeah, Bryce Young's not good. I'm not going to sit here and say he's good, but he's a lot better than Andy Dalton, and I think that showed in this game. Hey, we're bagging on Caleb, so let's talk about him losing to Tyler Huntley.
That was just embarrassing. He was horrible.
Yeah, on Saturday morning, I remember texting you about the Ravens thing and being like, "How do I pick the Ravens by 6.5? I'm screwed."
Oh, that was like one of the funniest picks.
Yeah. ended up working out for me after all. Yeah, unfortunately for me personally, since our last NFL pod, the Ravens have won 2 games and are very much back in the AFC North race. Very sad. Very sad. Contrary to popular belief, though, the Ravens are not my least favorite NFL team. It's the
Steelers.
Bengals, 100%.
Oh,
Yeah,
Bengals.
it's the Bengals. I hate them. I hate those guys. No team pisses me off more. No hate watch feels as good as how a Bengals loss feels bad. And guess what? They lose a lot. So I hate those guys. But the Ravens are second. No, I actually don't even hate the Steelers that much anymore. Just because they're kind of irrelevant. They've been irrelevant ever since Antonio Brown left, honestly. So they're just kind of irrelevant. I don't really care about the Steelers anymore. I'd say I hate the Chiefs more than I hate the Steelers now. It's close though. It's close. The Browns have always been irrelevant. I'd say it's Ravens and Chiefs at the top, and then it depends on the week. Anyways, sidetrack. And that wasn't quite a sidetrack because we're still talking about the Ravens. Yeah, Caleb threw for 285 in this game. And it didn't even matter because he only put up 16 points on a terrible Ravens defense. And who, by the way, it's a good thing we did a Saturday pod. They traded Jair Alexander today. So the Jair Alexander Ravens era lasted 8
was
weeks.
fast.
Yeah, it was not a long one. Not that he's been that good for them anyways. So
No.
Get out while there's still a little bit of value there. That makes sense. Yeah, I don't know. Bears are.
Caleb is just not a fit in that offense, man.
He just. Yeah, I agree with you.
He needs to change his attitude. I just keep thinking back to that big article that I read preseason.
I just realized within 5 weeks, the Bengals had to play Dan Campbell, Aaron Glenn, and Ben Johnson.
That's kind of crazy.
I know. The only thing that was they had the Packers and Steelers in between, but everything else was all
That's a pretty
Lions
stretch.
coaches or coordinators. Yeah. Oh yeah. I wouldn't even say it's a dark horse. I'd say the Ravens are probably the favorites at the moment.
For the North, yeah.
Yeah, which is absolutely infuriating to say. But if I take my bias out of it, the Ravens should be the front runner at the moment, especially when the Steelers lose tomorrow. Let's see. Yeah, Chicago just.
Can we talk about the game I'm hyped about?
Is it this one?
Yes.
All right,
The Seahawks won the bye week with this win.
They did. Well, the Ravens and Cardinals didn't play. There was only one NFC West game on, and it went
I know. Yeah, so that we won the bye week.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you know what happened with this game?
Yeah.
We got into first place. So we literally did win the bye week.
Oh, really? Oh, that's
Yeah.
crazy. Okay, I didn't know that. There you go.
Texans, who we embarrassed on Monday night, took it to the Niners on a short week. What the hell happened? Woody Marks ran wild. Like, it seemed like the Texans O-line could actually block people now. And us putting up the points we did on that defense looks pretty damn good again, you know? I mean, Texans got a great defense.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I just loved watching this one. I just hate the Niners. That's as close as you can get to transitive in football. Back to back.
Yeah.
That was sweet. Niners collapse is on, boys. It's on.
The injuries are finally getting to be a little too much. Although the trade deadline's on Tuesday. Maybe they'll trade for Trey Hendrickson.
Oh, no.
Yeah. I just saw a Blue Jay. Oh man, the Mariners fans tweeting that it's really satisfying to watch the Blue Jays blow a 3-2 lead and a ninth inning lead in Game 7.
It is. It is.
It's very satisfying. And both those games at home, too. So all the crap we got about dropping 2 of 3 at home. Blue Jays dropped 2 of 2 at home. Losers. They still beat us, though. Yeah, no, for San Francisco, it might just be getting too much for them from an injury perspective. Great to Houston. They had to come out. And let's see, what's the 49ers' upcoming schedule looking like? They get the Giants tomorrow. Rams rematch will be tough. Cards won't be. Panthers won't be. Jeez, holy crap. Look at this 4-game stretch for San Francisco. They ain't done yet, folks.
Please lose to the Cardinals.
God,
that's a freaking cupcake.
Tough 3-game stretch to end the season, though.
The Bears? No.
Well, okay, with the 2 tough games sandwiched with the easy.
God, it's a freaking cupcake.
I mean, that's 10 wins. The Seahawks can get to 10.
Yeah. I mean, our
One
part
of
of
them's against the Seahawks, too.
Our hard part of the schedule's over, so.
Yeah, there you go. Think positive. You also have to think about the Rams, I guess. They're still.
Yeah, they're the bigger threat.
Do you play? I do play fantasy football, bro.
I do it, and I don't like it.
The same fantasy team league. I'm niche like that. My favorite team is the Niners. Now I know exactly who Cocoa Beans is.
Must not be doing too well in your class.
Oh man, nah, he's doing good.
Well, he's a 49ers fan. He can't be doing that.
Oh, I should fail kids based on their favorite teams. There's a Ravens fan. I have a Ravens fan. Should I fail him?
Absolutely.
I should. No, I'm just kidding. He's actually good. Don't go exposing yourself like that, dog. Next game, Tampa, New Orleans. Joe Flacco beat the Bears. I hope so, man, but I don't see it.
Tyler Shuck's debut.
Yeah, Tyler Shuck got some snaps in this one. Didn't go great.
No.
I mean, New Orleans, I think they ran into a Tampa team that was angry.
Yeah. I mean, Tampa is still probably the best team in the NFC.
Yeah.
And then when they get full strength, they're going to be terrifying.
Yeah. They're so beat up right now. It's like every year that the injury gods choose one should-be elite team to just throw.
Decimate.
Last year it was Detroit. Year before that, it was Cincinnati. Although Cincinnati hasn't really recovered, so they've been terrible since then. They haven't been terrible since then. I think they have a winning record, but they've been bad since then. This year's Tampa. And Tampa, to their credit, they're still chugging along, and they've got winnable games on the schedule playing in that division. But do they play this week? No, they got this week off. Look at that. This week's their bye week. Oh, I knew it was this week because they're
I bet they're screaming about time for bye.
Yeah, right. They need it. 49ers have it. Yeah, from an injury perspective, the Niners are one of those cursed teams. Yeah, you're right about that.
Well, I mean, for the Niners, they're just old. It's not like the Bucs are an old team.
Right. Well, Mike Evans is old.
But, it's pretty young core. Young guys are getting hurt, like J-Mac and Abuka.
Right.
The Niners, it's probably time collecting this dude.
Yeah, it's great. What's going on with Purdy? Is he ever coming back?
I don't know what's going on.
He got his contract, and then he decided to peace out.
Yep.
Purdy closer, but Niners start. Okay, there you go. All right, next game. Dallas, Denver. Dallas's defense just couldn't.
Just horrible.
Just horrific. If there's a team with about as bad of a defense as Cincinnati, it's Dallas.
Yeah.
But Dallas just has a better offense. defense to go with it.
Maybe don't trade your best player who happens to be on defense right before the start of the season. I think
And
that
they
might
expect
help.
and then have you heard they're trying to they're offering picks for Trey Hendrickson and Max Crosby and all those sorts of guys.
It's like you already had him.
You had an elite edge rusher at home. Oh, man. What's your top 5 head coaches? That's an interesting question. I kind of want to talk about that one.
McVay.
McVay's up there. That's a good one, huh?
Is Andy Reid there?
I'd still put Andy Reid in that conversation, yes. I'm going like division by division here. Mike Tomlin's probably up there. I don't know if he's there, but he's up there.
McDonald's not there yet.
No. Ooh, Vrabel's probably up there.
Vrabel's a good one.
I'll put up who's up there before I think about like my actual official list here. Hold on. Sean Payton. It's not Sean Payton anymore. I'm sorry. Totally not.
You might have to give up play calling.
I'd say Tomlin's up there. Vrabel's up there. McVay's definitely there. I'd put Shanahan up there.
Yeah. I think so.
I put KOC up there.
Oh, KOC. Yep. Well, do you know what KOC is?
What's that?
He's a Sam Darnold merchant.
That's what the streets should say. Actually, bro. And this is never going to happen. So I shouldn't even convince myself. Mr. Gleason's the guy from Fortnite. Apparently I have a Fortnite skin, is what I've been told. What Vikings fans, and not just Vikings fans, but like apparently there are like legitimate grumblings in the front office that they're upset that if KOC is this great coach, why haven't they've been able to go further? KOC might get Brian Flores.
That would be insane.
And I know a team that would be clamoring to hire him.
Dude, if he gets cooed from the front office, they deserve all the bad luck.
KOC with Joe Burrow. Hey, this is the meme. Lord, I see what you have done for other people, and I want you to do it for me. So KOC, hold on. Okay, so I'm still going through the list. I'm trying to think of all the NFL head coaches. Mike McDaniel, Sean McDermott, no. Vrabel, maybe. Yeah, Vrabel, maybe. Glenn, no. Zach Taylor, no. Mike Tomlin, I'd put up there. Harbaugh, no. Stefanski, no. What's the other division? Oh, D'Amico Ryans, probably not. He's borderline top 10, not top 5. Steichen.
Ooh, that's a good one right now.
I'll put him on the maybe list right now. Steichen, maybe. Yeah, Tennessee doesn't have a head coach right now. Cohen, no. Peyton, no. Other Harbaugh, no.
Carroll, no.
Reed, yes. Yeah, Reed's definitely on there. Dable, no. Oh, Sirianni.
That's complicated.
He'll go on the maybe tier for now. I don't know how to spell his last name. Sirianni, yeah. Oh, my phone's thinking I'm talking to Siri. That's funny. Farhonik is his best head coach. Yes, he is. He is, yes. Farhonik is the Hall of Fame head coach. Who's the other NFC? I'm gonna say no one.
Campbell.
Oh yeah, Campbell.
LaFleur.
No one win. No one. Oh, I'm still in the NFC East right now. I'm going division by division.
Dable.
Dable, Quinn. No
Quinn's
one
in the South,
shoddy.
dog.
No one shoddy. Dan Quinn?
Oh, shit. I was thinking it was with the Falcons still.
You're fired, hot shot.
I know.
Campbell, yes, definitely.
LaFleur's
a maybe. I'll put LaFleur on there as a maybe.
KOC and
KOC's on there.
Johnson.
They're up there.
No.
No on Johnson. Too early for him. No on Moore. No on Morris. No on Bowles. No on
Honestly, I think Bowles is a maybe.
All right, I'll put him on there. I'm a lean no on Bowles, but I'd put him on there. No on Canales. Not yet on McDonald, I think.
Not yet.
McVay's a yes. Shanahan's up there.
Gannon,
no on Gannon. Okay, so we've got a list of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, so Tomlin. Wait, let's start with eliminate. Who's the worst name on this list? Tomlin, Vrabel, McVay, Shanahan, KOC, Steichen, Reed, Sirianni, Campbell, LaFleur, Bowles.
Bowles, LaFleur, Sirianni.
I agree. Those ones I'm thinking of. I'm probably taking Steichen off too, just because it's too early.
Yeah, that's fair.
So that leaves us with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and the number after 6. So looking at Tomlin, Vrabel, McVay, Shanahan, KOC, Reed,
Campbell, McVay, Reed.
Campbell, McVay, and Reed, I think, have to be locked in.
Yeah, they're locked in. Tomlin's up there.
So it's between Tomlin, Vrabel, Shanahan, and KOC for 2 spots.
I'd go KOC and Tomlin.
And Tomlin?
Yeah.
Okay. Vrabel and Shanahan, you guys are fired. Okay. So there you go. All right.
That's good.
Yeah, okay. So in no order, our top 5 head coaches, Mike Tomlin, Sean McVay, KOC, Andy Reid, Dan Campbell. Opinions on J.D. Vance. We're not going to get into that one. That's not this type of podcast. He's a Bengals fan. That's what I'll say about him. Tennessee, Indy. Do we even really have to talk about this one?
No.
Tennessee sucks. Indy's
really
really good. Indy's a buzzsaw right now. Probably the most surprising buzzsaw ever.
Oh, yeah. They're so good. Shane Steichen, coach of the year right now.
Yes.
Daniel Jones is in the MVP race. How crazy is that?
Yes.
Dude, front office having grumblings about KOC when they let 2 really good quarterbacks go this offseason. I don't really want to hear that from them.
Yeah, it's brutal.
Like that's a cursable mistake of firing KOC. That is a cursable mistake.
It'd be so crazy if and it's probably not to this extent, but actually there's a path where the Colts have the best record in the AFC and the Seahawks have the best record in the NFC. And both those
that would be so awesome. Colts Vikings or Colts Seahawks Super Bowl.
Oh man, that'd be a very likable Super Bowl too. Like I'd be fine with either team winning at that point. It wouldn't be like the freaking Chiefs or Ravens or 49ers.
We need a Chiefs-less Super Bowl.
We do. It's been too long. No offense to Cocoa Beans over here. Man, you know what? I'll take the Niners off that list and replace them with the Eagles.
I don't feel the same way, but I'm biased.
But
I'm biased, and I'll acknowledge that.
I mean, I guess the Ravens haven't been to the Super Bowl in a long time, but I like holding that over their heads.
Yes.
So
it's always like quest for 6 wins, and hasn't won one since the 90s. Pretty easy stuff for us.
I'm honestly, I don't hate the Niners. When I lived in California, I hate the Niners. I've gotten over it.
I despise them. They're on my list of 2 teams I allow myself to hate. Because, when I was a teenager, I started just hating every team the Seahawks lost. It's like, well, that's not very fun, having that much negativity in your life. It's like, all right, I'm going to limit myself here. And I was like, all right, I'll give myself 2 teams to just hate. And I do it. I am the biggest hater, as people know.
Did 2015 Rob Jokiman hate the Cincinnati Bengals?
Maybe for a bit.
Still one of the greatest games ever.
Oh man, I was
I
so
remember
pissed when they lost that one.
I went to shake my dad's hand after that game, and he smacked it away. It was hilarious.
Yeah, you deserve that.
I did. I was being a little turd when I did that. I was being where was I going? I had a thought. Oh yeah, this Colts, Peyton Manning, or Broncos. So actually, I don't know if we've talked about this on.
Oh,
this,
we have.
Oh, how Peyton Manning identifies as Denver Bronco before he.
I know, isn't that crazy?
That's wild to me. Yeah. So if you ask Peyton Manning himself if he is a Bronco or a Colt, he would say a Bronco. So there you go. There's your answer. Which is so funny to me because like Lucas Oil Stadium's literally like its nickname is the house that Peyton built.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Their best quarterback since Unitas.
Yeah. They're
something
only
about
quarterback since Unitas, other than Indiana Jones.
Let's go. I love how
and Andrew Luck. Also no hate to Andrew Luck. How could I forget about Andrew Luck?
Oh, jeez. How did
I forget about my goat?
It's very funny that, Daniel Jones was always Danny Dimes, and now he's Indiana Jones.
Yep. Danny Dimes, Indiana Jones. It's awesome.
All time, like, brand recovery.
100%. I love the shot from. Have you ever seen Scary Movie?
I've seen clips of it, but I don't watch horror movies.
Have you seen the clip of the guy who's like kind of walking funny, and then he fixes his gait, and he's like all smooth and cool?
Yeah.
Okay. I saw a funny tweet that was like Danny Dimes to Indiana Jones.
That's awesome.
It was great.
I mean, you know what that's a spoof from, right?
Yeah, I know. Yeah, it's Usual Suspects.
Yeah. I remember when my dad showed me the movie for the first time, I was freaking mind blown.
Yeah.
Such a good movie.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Too bad. What's his face turned out to be.
Yeah. Well, you remember our boy Conrad's favorite TV show?
Oh, that's right, House of Cards.
Woof.
Shout out Conrad, by the way.
He's the one who got me to watch that.
Yeah, did he? I still haven't seen it.
It's good. The first few seasons are good, and then I stopped watching after Spacey got in trouble. The show changed a lot.
There's been too many episodes of the West Coast Draft podcast without Conrad shout out. So shout out Conrad Johnson.
For real.
Okay. I don't even know what he's doing right now with the government shutdown.
I saw that his boyfriend passed is his boyfriend still? Passed the bar.
Oh, congratulations. Have to reach out. I'm like off social media entirely except for Twitter right now.
So. I know. I missed some of your memes on Insta.
Yeah, but maybe someday. My mental is better.
The world would improve so much if we all just decided to throw our phone into a lake.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, if there's one lesson to take away from the West Coast Draft podcast, we don't have a lot of lessons, to be fair.
Always be a hater.
Oh, I was gonna say get off social media. It's good for your mental health, but no, that too. It's not good for your mental health.
I just love that, like Charles Barkley, like kids, if you're watching at home, always swing first. Here's that one.
I think so. Yeah. Yeah, I have seen that one.
No shame, baby.
Hold on. I'm actually going to text Conrad right now. I haven't texted him in a while.
I haven't texted him forever. Hey, folks, we have a live text going on the pod right now. Riveting stuff.
Conrad's my boy. Anyways.
Back from the Tuscan Raider days.
That's right. Way back in the day. Shout out mental illness. Jeez.
Shout out to Tuscan Raider. Terrible.
Shout out Tuscan. Now we will say shout out Tuscan Raider. That thing was awesome.
That thing was horrible.
It was awesome. It was awful.
I made a point to never take that room because of the memories. Because that room got made really nice too.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I
It was
just
always
remember the late night Madden. The late night Madden.
yeah.
I'd be dominating dudes at like 2 a.m.
Oh yeah.
I don't know. Were you there? I don't know. This might not have been you. This might have been
I was there for some late night Madden.
There was a day where there was a night. I think it was Cameron and Daniel. I don't know if you were there, but Cameron and Daniel were definitely there. It wasn't Madden actually. We were playing 2K at 2 a.m. and Conrad was trying to sleep, and he had like an important thing he had to do the very next day, and we're just being idiots playing 2K at 2 a.m. and like trying to talk quietly, but you know,
it's hard to do that with Daniel.
Yeah, right. Shout out Daniel, by the way.
One of the best voices in the biz.
Definitely. We need him back. If you want to ever go back like a year to the West Coast Draft podcast from like a year ago, if you want to experience Daniel Lisby, that dude was the king of hot takes.
Oh yeah.
But where was I going? Oh yeah. At one point, I think it was either me or Daniel. Well, it was one of the three of us. It doesn't matter who. We were like, man, after this game of 2K, let's get some Madden going. And that was the last straw for Conrad. He was like, no, can you please turn it off? And we're like, okay.
Oh, God. I can hear that. I can hear that happening.
Yes. Opinions on that. My opinion is that's not correct. Halloween spelled backwards is Niwola. No segue. Green Bay, Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh choked.
Yeah.
Big time choke at home. Controlled the first half. Double-digit lead. And absolutely collapsed when it mattered the most.
What's funny is I picked up my dad from the airport that night. He's like, first thing he says when I pick him up, who won the Monday night game? Hey, missed you. It's like he was watching on the plane and the service went out.
Ah, that's brutal. Yeah, no, it's they had a commanding lead in the first half, and then their defense, just like it did against Cincinnati, just absolutely melted down. The highest paid defense in the NFL.
I know.
And it is currently a bottom 5 unit.
This might be the final straw for Tomlin. Defensively, at least. Because, man, he's supposed to be a great defensive coach. He just needs to adapt at this point. It's just not working.
Yeah. Hey, I know a team that would certainly take him, that needs some defensive help.
Oh yeah, no, they're not going to fire him. That's not what I meant. I mean,
there's talks.
There's talks. Wow, the Rooneys might do it.
Yep, they might do it. I feel like this is trying to set up a joke. This Halloween to Hello, it's trying to set up a joke. So
I know. I feel like it has to be.
It's going to be something. It's a trap. So I'm going to say no. Hallow niche. There you go. Yeah. Green Bay, good win for Green Bay though. Going on the road, getting
hadn't beat them since the '90s.
Yep. Big time. Fire Mike Tomlin. There's not saying it's gonna happen, but there's
rumblings.
There's rumblings. There's a lot of dissatisfaction.
It would be crazy to see someone else on the sideline for Pittsburgh.
Dude, they've only had 3 head coaches since the merger. It's actually wild.
That is insane.
Yeah. Dude, there's some teams that have had 3 head coaches in the past 3 years.
3 years, it feels like.
Yeah. So, it's just wild. that's
And all the
also-
memes would go away, which would be the saddest part.
yeah. We do not care.
Like the meme of Tomlin on the sideline, looking grumpy. I love that. I love that picture.
Yep. All right, last game here. Speaking of Conrad, since we were talking about him a couple minutes ago, Washington KC.
Ooh, the Conrad lead. Not the.
Oh, that's true. Conrad's team versus his current city. The
Conrad Bowl.
Also, the oh no, I guess I was gonna say the Commanders. This back before the Commanders changed their current branding. This was also the Native American Mascot Bowl. So,
yep,
but they changed. So it's different now. Yeah, no Jaden Daniels and Casey's figuring it out. As much as I hate to say it,
I know. I don't like it.
Yeah,
it scares me. It's the best they've looked in several years.
Yeah, they're. It's crazy how like just dead in the water they felt after they lost to Jacksonville.
Yeah.
Since then, it's been like they're just rolling. And now, granted, they haven't exactly been playing elite teams. Like if you look at their schedule. Oh no, they played Detroit. Never mind. I lied. They beat Detroit.
Yeah, they took care of them.
Killed Detroit, actually. Vegas and Washington aren't exactly impressive.
Especially
this is
going
to be a big barometer. Yeah, this is going to be a big tomorrow. It's going to be a huge barometer game because they do have a tough schedule coming up. At Buffalo, at Denver versus Indy, at Dallas, who can give their defense some fits, versus Houston versus the Charger. Like they got a very
tough schedule.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6 game stretch coming up. Before closing with a manageable schedule. But they're hitting their momentum at the right time. Like if they were still struggling going into this schedule, I'd feel pretty rough, but they're kind of cooking right now, which is unfortunate. But as for Washington, what's their record now? Are they 3-5?
They're 3-5.
3-5, yeah. And just
they've lost their last 3.
Daniels is playing tomorrow. I know that, but it's like
no. Terry's out.
Terry's out again. Jeez, that dude cannot stay healthy this year. Yeah, it's.
They've been. I'll get to this later, but they're kind of putting out. We might be seeing a JSN big time game tomorrow because the defenders for Washington are talking a lot of shit right now.
Oh, jeez.
They're poking the bear right now.
Should download Clash. I should download Clash. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, no, it's we'll see how tomorrow night goes. We'll see how tomorrow.
I'm very interested to see how it plays out.
Yeah, it's another Conrad Bowl because it's his new
hometown,
city versus
yeah.
old city.
Yeah, that's right.
All right. Any closing thoughts on week 8 before we get into week 9?
This is probably the slate I watched the least all year because 1 bye week and 2 we were prepping for the playoffs. So It was a long coaches meeting. And we had 300 plays to watch back and mark for stats from the quadruple overtime game from the week before.
There you go. All right. Baltimore, Miami. Miami sucks. Baltimore's rolling. I don't know. Lamar's back. This was Lamar's first game back. He looked really good in it. Shocker.
He did. Dolphins fired Greer, but not McDaniel or McDaniel. Oh God, these coaches' names, man.
Yep. McDonald, McDaniel.
They give him a great vote of confidence of we'll probably let him play out the season. It's like, wow.
Cincinnati, Utah's final.
Oh, finally. Jesus Christ.
What a week. What a week for yours truly.
Nicely done, my friend. But now I have time on my side and I can do research.
There you go. You killed the man, but not the idea. Let's see. What's I wait. Let's see what our standings are at on the season here. Oh, I need to add my win and your loss here. 10-7 versus 4-13.
Ugh.
Um,
Looking like the Bengals out there.
I know. 89-98. Still below 500 on the season by a pretty wide margin. But at least I'm in the 80s.
Ouch.
13, 108, right? Did I do the math right? Yep, 108. You only got 29 games under 500. You gotta dig in at the Bengals. I had to get in and dig in back.
You've been taking digs in me all day.
That's fair. All right. You earned that one. I'll leave it at that.
All right.
But it's time
for
to
picks.
talk about some games. Oh, that's right. I let off, and we won't do the breakdown. That now that Rob's season's over, we'll probably get back to doing breakdowns.
Probably starting next week.
Yeah, we'll start next week. But for now, I think we're gonna do a speed run because it's almost 11 o'clock already.
It's been a rough weekend for me.
Yeah. So speed run. I let him get the first pick on Wednesday's pod. He got it wrong. Maury up 1-0. Look at that.
Attaboy.
Cincinnati, Chicago. Chicago's going to win. They're going to cover. I don't care. Cincinnati's terrible, and I hate them.
I'm going to go Cincinnati as well.
You mean Chicago as well?
Oh, crap. Yep. I'm going to go Cincinnati. Oh, my. Chicago as well. The spread is tight enough that I feel okay about it. Let's see how Caleb Williams rebounds.
Yep. Against a much worse defense. The Ravens defense is bad too. But it's something about struggling quarterbacks going to Cincinnati. They just fix it. Justin Fields, everyone was laughing at him, and he had like an AFC Player of the Week level performance against Cincinnati. So they'll be fine. Detroit, Minnesota. JJ McCarthy's back. Going to Detroit, where Detroit are 8.5-point home favorites. You're picking first this time, my friend.
8.5. Yeah, it's getting a little ugly right now in Minnesota. Yeah. Like, you see the story coming about Carson Wentz, how Kelsey kind of fed him to the dogs. Yeah. I think morale might be a little low right now.
Serious injury too.
Yeah, that was ugly, man. Like I don't like Carson Wentz, but I felt really bad for him in that situation. I don't think that's a good thing to do as a coach.
How about Max Brosmer if he felt he needed to do that?
Well, no, he likes Max Brosmer more.
Oh,
he didn't want him to get hurt.
Okay. Oh, good.
Yeah. I'm gonna go with Detroit. I think morale might be taken right now for the Vikings.
Detroit didn't play last week, right? Yeah, they had a bye. That's always a tough thing when you're like, oh man, I'm coming off the Thursday game. I get a mini bye. Oh wait, the team I'm playing got a literal bye. Yay. Yeah, give me Detroit at home here. I still don't have a lot of faith in JJ. He hasn't looked great. He had one good quarter of football all season. It was against Chicago. And Minnesota's got a lot of bad vibes right now. And KOC's already getting ready to coach Joe Burrow and Jamar Chase next year. In Cincinnati. Hold on. No monkey paw moment. In Cincinnati.
You got yourself. That's like the SpongeBob. If Larry's better than me, then let me be hit by a flying ice cream truck. And like you guys start hearing a bomb drop sound with an ice cream truck sounds. It's like, and live.
Great moment. Oh, that's a great call. Carolina, Green Bay. Carolina going on. Green Bay's wearing their the faux leather helmets.
That is, and everyone's excited to see Romeo Doubs.
With the massive skull cap. Yeah, I saw pictures of it in.
It's not good. It's not good. Dude, is Bryce playing?
That is a great question. That's a great question because it probably will determine who I pick in this game.
Me too.
My goodness. Where are the injury reports? Here we go. Injuries. No, that doesn't help me. So, all right, we're gonna have to go off ESPN, which I should be off ESPN anyways because of how they screwed me
Boycott.
with YouTube TV. Boycott. Panthers injury report. Yes, I know I've got caps lock on right now. Sue me. Here we go. Bryce Young. Nope, full participation this week.
Here we go. Okay, that's good.
Still going Green Bay.
Do you see how you did a Dak? Here we go.
I did hear the Dak. I was like, what was that reference to?
Because you said, here we go.
Oh, here we go. Okay. Here we go. I can't do this. You did. Yours is actually pretty good.
Thank you.
Here we go.
One kid in the JV game did that impression.
Yeah.
It was pretty fun. I'm not gonna lie.
That's great. Anyways, Carolina, Green Bay. Oh, I'm picking first. I don't know what I'm waiting for. Shoot, Green Bay's on kind of a roll right now. Carolina just got smoked. I know I just said, it'll probably determine who I pick. I think I'm going to still stick with Green Bay anyways. Like
I'm going Carolina. I believe when they have
Bryce. Yeah, I mean, they're feisty with Bryce. They are feisty with Bryce. They have
with that spread, I'm okay with it.
Yeah, that's fair. Titans, Chargers. Chargers going in Tennessee is 9.5-point favorites.
Yeah, give me the Chargers.
Yes, me too. Yeah, no, that one's easy. Didn't even have to ask who we thinking. Come on, we know who we thinking. New England.
Straight up. I mean, Cam Moore's own words. Straight up, we ass.
Yep. 28-3 rematch. New England, Atlanta. New England 4.5-point favorites at the moment. Fun fact: Atlanta won. Guess last time Atlanta beat New England.
Never.
They have beat them once.
I have no clue.
It's been a while. 1998.
We love old interleague streaks.
Yeah. And because, it used to be you only play every 4 years. So it's like, we're on a 5-game losing streak, but we haven't beat them since the 90s. It's not that way anymore because now there's a chance you play every 2 years. But it doesn't matter. I think New England still gets this one. Covers, wins, and the streak lives on.
Yeah, I am also taking New England here. I think they're just on a roll right
now. San Francisco, New York. San Francisco Giants with.
You said San Francisco.
Hold on.
San Francisco Giants.
Parsons leaving before we pick the Broncos game. What a.
Wow. All right, let's just pick it real quick for him. Let's just do it for him.
No, it's fine. If he's a true fan, he'll stick with it.
True. Yeah, fake fan. No fake fans.
No fake fans. San Francisco Farhanakis would be very disapproving. I'll just say that. San Francisco, New York Giants. San Francisco 2.5-point favorites. Purdy still out. Giants starting to get beat up. Who you got?
I'm taking the Giants here. I just I don't know what this. Or I meant Niners. I'm taking.
Okay.
I just don't know what the Giants are like without Cam Scatterby right now. Right? How much of the heart and soul is he? How deflated are they after that injury? Is something I'm really curious to see.
Yeah. That's kind of where my head's at with it right now, too. I think 49ers, they've at least got something to lead on with McCaffrey because he's playing really well right now. I don't know if the Giants have that at the moment. Jackson Dart was already carrying a lot of the weight, and now it's even more just everything on his shoulders, which, might hit the rookie wall here soon. We might have already seen that with 2 back-to-back losses.
Yeah, he's very up and down. And the exciting whites are no more for the season. It's just exciting white.
Yep, exciting sink it. Pittsburgh, Indy. I have not been updating the banners. I usually don't, though. I struggle with that on the pick section. So, Pitt, Indy going into Pittsburgh, dropping 3.5 points on the flight northeast. Yeah, give me the Colts to cover right now. The vibes around both of these two teams could not be more different. Like, Indy just feels like a buzzsaw rolling, especially offensively. Meanwhile, Pittsburgh defense doesn't feel like they could stop Soul right now.
I'm going Indy. I think they're just playing really good football, and I don't see a reason to pick the Steelers right now. Like, what's there to rally behind?
To hang your hat on at the moment. There really is nothing, actually. Houston, Denver. Houston, 2.5-point home favorite against the Broncos. The Broncos offense that's been up and down, but these might be the two best defenses in the AFC right now.
I'm going to go Houston. I trust that defense.
Denver is without Pat Surtain, which makes a big difference. Shoot. I think Denver's the better team. Losing Pat Surtain hurts so much, though. We didn't really talk about Pat Surtain injury on the Denver game earlier, but that's going to be big for them because I think he's on IR. I think he's out. If he's on IR, he's going to be out at least a few weeks. Is what it sounds like. Give me the better team with points. I'm still going to take Denver here just because I think they're the better team and they're getting points. I could end up regretting that one though. Jacksonville, Vegas. Jacksonville dropping 2.5 points on the flight west. Both these teams have bad vibes right now, but at least give me the team that looks competitive. I'll take the Jags in this one.
Yeah, the Raiders are horrible right now. I have full confidence in the Jags got this one.
Rams, Saints. Rams coming off a bye. Saints coming off a drubbing. Rams are 14.5-point home favorites.
They sure played like it was bye this week. Yeah, give me the Rams. No doubt.
Yeah. Saints were feisty for a bit, and now we're back to the close to 15-point spreads that they were getting early in the season.
Yeah. I think they're on a strong march to the number one pick.
Yes. Now the Jets have won. Yeah. They're probably back in the driver's seat there. It's going to be them, the Saints, or the Jets still have a shot.
Yeah, that's true.
Chiefs, Bills. Oh, man. Chiefs are 1.5-point home favorites, and they're rolling. Bills did just destroy Carolina, but that is Carolina. Chiefs are marching. This is a tough one. The Bills tend to beat the Chiefs in the regular season and then lose in the postseason. But the Chiefs are just playing better football right now.
They are.
It's in Buffalo. Give me the Bills. I think the trend of winning in the regular season continues. And they're getting points and they're at home. I think there's enough going in their favor, but I could live to regret that one.
I feel the same way. It's at home, long flight. They're gonna want that one pretty bad too.
Yeah. All right. Seahawks, Commies. Hey, it worked out perfectly. I picked the Bengals game first. You picked the Seahawks game. Wasn't even intentional. Worked out.
Nicely done.
All right.
That's why we're the best in the biz, folks.
Best in the biz. Totally not an accident. Totally not luck.
Okay. I'm gonna go Commies here.
Really?
Not to. I don't know if it's to win. I just think the Commies have their back against the wall right now, and that scares me. They can't lose 3 straight. It's prime time. They got Jaden Daniels back. I think it'll be a tight game, and Seahawks have shown themselves not to be able to close them out when they can.
I do agree. The Seahawks have been playing with their food a little bit too much recently to be super comfortable. At the same time, they're just playing much better football. The Washington's starting to feel like a team that was just a one-hit wonder.
I'll tell you what it was. They brought in a ton of veterans.
Yeah.
And veterans get hurt.
Yeah, that's true. But I just have no faith in this Washington defense at the moment, or offense. I have no faith in this Washington team at the moment. Everything about them, just I know Danielson back, and that's going to give him a little bit more juice, but nothing about what Washington's putting down right now makes me feel good about the product they're going to put out going forward. Especially against a team that I think is one of the top 2 or 3 teams in the NFC. Right. And that brings us to the last game of the week, Arizona, Dallas.
I'm happy I'm not missing a good game on Monday night.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, Dallas 3.5-point home favorites, offense rolling, and as bad as Dallas's defense is, Jacoby Brissett's starting for Arizona again.
There's talk about him playing, him running the offense better than Kyler.
Yeah, and I could see it. I mean, they've been competitive against Indy and competitive against Green Bay, so I don't think it's entirely wrong. I mean, I think we talked about this on the last pod already, but they're 2-5, and their 5 losses have come by combined 13 points. It's
that's just brutal.
But Dallas's offense is just a buzzsaw right now, man. As bad as their defense is, I think their offense is going to be able to put up enough points on an Arizona defense that's up and down. And Dallas gets the win in this one, even if Arizona's coming off a bye.
I'm going to go Arizona here.
There we go. Our last 2 games of the week are both differences.
Interesting.
That'll make it interesting all the way down to the last whistle.
I think they're due.
Alrighty. I'm picking both the blue teams, and you're picking both the red teams.
That's interesting.
Look at that.
I'm a traitor. I feel like I've been pretty down on the Seahawks when it comes to picks.
Yeah,
I'm too hesitant. I'm hedging my bet, I guess.
I've been down the Bengals when it comes to picks, but that's because they're garbage.
Just because they're not good.
All right. Well, that is it for this edition of the West Coast Draft Podcast. We'll be back on
hour and a half. Hour and a half compared to our 2.5 hour Tuesday pod.
I feel like our Tuesday pods are always a little longer.
They are. There's more games to talk about. There's
more games
way
to
more
talk
games.
about. And then we also start to kind of teeter into talking.
And there were all the firings too.
Oh, yep. That's right. Well, fun times. Anyways, that's it for this edition of the West Coast Draft Podcast. We'll be back Tuesday to talk college action. The first CFP poll comes out on Tuesday as well. So this will be today was the last day the AP poll will have any relevance for the 2025 NFL or college football season. Cheers to that. Anyways, closing thoughts, Mr. Jokinen.
If one of us, I have a good one today. If one of us fires Zach Taylor, all of us fire Zach Taylor. If one of us is like, all of us is like. If one of us is grab, all of us is grab. Thanks for watching.
Drive safe, folks. And fire Zach Taylor.